Hi, it's Steffi from Steffi's Beads and Baubles. I'm not usually on camera, but I wanted to talk to you about something real quick because I just had this happen and I wanted to talk to you about something that's not as common on Etsy as it is on eBay. When you're on eBay, they have a make an offer button, but on Etsy, prices are set. But occasionally you will have someone ask you if you'd be willing to take a lower offer. I very rarely turn these down. I've had several of them just recently, and sometimes they just want a couple bucks off, sometimes they want a more substantial amount off. But 90% of the time, in fact lately all of the time, it's been a reasonable offer. And I just sold a cuff bracelet, and I meant to record this before I mailed it and I forgot. I had the bracelet listed at $28. She asked if I would do $10. I said absolutely. It was from one of my big hauls, so I knew that getting $20 for the bracelet was a really good price for me and gave her a very nice discount. So I said, I will go change the listing right now and then you can buy it. I changed it and she bought it right away and I shipped it right off to her. So a lot of people might not have had this happen yet. Now, should you accept every offer? No. If it's a $5, $10, $15 thing, when you take into consideration fees, and PayPal charges 30 cents plus a percentage, and eBay charges, or Etsy I should say, charges a listing fee of 20 cents plus fees. I think that I have read that the fees come to a total of about 13%. So no, would I do this on a cheaper item? Probably not. But if you're listing an item for $20, $30, $40, $50 or more, be willing to work with your customers if you have the ability, like if you have enough room in your price to do so. If you have a piece that you paid way more than you should have and the price is just going to barely break you even, just be honest with them and tell them that. Say, I would love to do that, but unfortunately I overpaid and I have to get this much just to break even. They may still buy it or they may move on, but a lot of times this is a really nice way to make a sale, and I feel that there's no need to be greedy. If you can still make a good sale and a good profit on it, it's a good way to go. So I wanted to share that with you because this has happened to me. I think on the last couple big things I've sold, I've gone down just a little bit. Some items I won't, but most items I try to price so that I have room to move a little bit if I need to. Now, does that mean I want everybody to come and make me offers for less? No, because that's not fair either. But I just wanted to let you know that that is something you can consider on certain items if you feel that it's a fair price and you feel you can make a decent profit. I just wanted to give you another option. The other thing eBay lets you do that Etsy does not offer is you can send offers to people who are watching your items. I don't believe Etsy allows you to even watch items and go back to them. I don't remember. But on eBay, I like a lot of items, so I'll watch them and decide. Some of the things I bought from Blue Buzz Dave, like the skeleton keys, and some of the brooches I've bought from him, I watched him for a while first, because sometimes you don't want to bid first. You want to let the bids go for a little while, and then maybe the last day put in your first bid. I have some keys right now online I'm bidding on, and I'm just kind of keeping an eye on them. And then there's a couple other things I'm looking at. Right now it's a desert for getting a good lot of jewelry. As you know, I've shared quite a few really nice lots of jewelry. Not right now. But, it's just the way it goes. There's a lot of people at home right now, and I keep hearing the economy and people aren't spending. But I'm going to tell you, I have not been able to buy some things because they have gone well above the price I'm willing to pay. So people are spending online. I don't know what's going on, but people are spending online because, seriously, there have been a few things I really wanted, but I always pick my top price and I rarely go above it unless it's something I truly want. And some of these jewelry lots and different things have been going sky high. Blue Bus Dave had some little bits of sea glass, and I really wanted some, and I thought, oh, that'd be fun to get for $8 or $10. A few, like 7 or 8 pieces. They went $20, $30. I'm not going to pay that. I thought that was a little high. I'm happy for him, please don't get me wrong, but I was kind of shocked because I never dreamed they'd go that high. So I don't know. The economy seems healthy on eBay, and I'm assuming on Etsy as well. I've made a few sales lately, but not a ton. But I have sold a couple of the things from my friend's lot that I bought from her. I've made back close to 100 on the 150 I paid her. I'm about to shoot another video for you on some of the crafting supplies I also bought from her way back right after I bought the jewelry. So I'll get that done today, and that'll probably be uploaded for tomorrow. But I did want to share with you some really cool cookie cutters I got. I've been watching these for literally months, and they sent me another, or eBay reminded me that I liked them or something. So, you know, they had free shipping, and they were so unique and weird, I decided to go ahead and get it. Now, they're from 1972. I'm going to see if I can get that on camera so that you can see it. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but I'm not sure it is. But it says right on here the number, and then 1972 Wilton, Chicago. But it says Hong Kong as well. But these are some really cool cookie cutters. So there's this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. You can see this one's big. And this one. This one almost looks like a little mouse face, so I think that's what I'm going to do with it. Do a little nose down here, and these can be his ears, and put his little eyes. And then this one's also really cool. I don't know which way it goes. They were just so weird, and I've been literally watching them. I guess I should show you the inside because that's where you see all the detail. I've been watching them for literally months, or weeks, probably a couple months, and they had free shipping. I think I paid $14 for them and free shipping. So shipping on them would have been $4 or $5. So I figure $8 or $9 for the set. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 pieces from 1972 for my personal collection was worth it to me. So anyway, that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, is something that's been happening to me lately, and I thought if you're selling on Etsy, you might be interested in knowing what you should do if that were to happen to you. So I would say take each piece of jewelry or each sale, you know, case by case. But if you have the room to make a profit and give your customer a deal, even a little deal, maybe I couldn't have done 20 like she wanted, but maybe I could have offered her 22 or 23. She may have still gone for it. But when you can do it, take them up on the offer, whether you're on Etsy or eBay, because I watch a couple called Rally Roots, and they do amazing on eBay and on Amazon, and they said, don't be greedy. We take most offers if they're fair. And so I took that to heart, and I really try to take into consideration, is this a good offer? Is it fair for her? Fair for me? And if most people are generally fair, they don't ask you to go down too much. Now, I had a recent situation where on eBay a few weeks ago, or right before all this stuff started, when I was buying some of those other jewelry lots, somebody had some jewelry for $36. Well, there was 12 pieces, and I didn't want to pay more than $3 a piece for the ones I wanted to resell. So I offered them $30 because the shipping was $6, which is a little bit high because it probably would only cost him $3 to $3.50 to ship it. And he said, no, how about 32? And I wrote him back and said, I can't pay more than $3 an item because I resell. He goes, well, so do I, and I can't go lower. And do you know that is still for sale? For $2, it's still sitting there for sale. I told him my offer was still open, and I'm still watching it, but he was so greedy about $2, he or she, that it's still sitting there today, not sold for $2. And I didn't need it, so I didn't buy it, but it would have been a nice sale for that person, $30, because you know that they probably got a good lot deal. And so people can get hung up on a buck or two. So don't get hung up on a buck or two. If you can make a good profit, take them up on their offer when you can, because it really does help you get some sales. And if you are selling on eBay, another thing you can do is send offers to watchers. And eBay will ask you if you want to send offers to watchers. I've done it. I've never gotten a sale from it. But currently I don't have anything on eBay right now. My eBay page is empty because I got to get started on that estate sale. But with everything going on, I just haven't gotten to it. So I am going to get started listing some of the items, and those will be some videos. I'll show you 10 or 20 items in that lot, and then those will be the next ones I list. I've got a box full of really cool jewelry and pieces to show you. So we'll get started on that probably next week. This week I'm doing this video, and then I'm going to do the craft stuff. I'm going to get started. I've got enough crafting supplies from her to do a couple videos, and then I will do the estate sale stuff for you, show you what I was given to sell, and break it up into, like, I have watches, and I have necklaces, and I have rings, and I have bracelets. So I might break it into categories like that and give you a few videos so you don't get overwhelmed with too much, because I know some of my videos has been a lot of stuff. So I will be getting crafting again soon. This stay-at-home order's been a little hard on me because pretty much, my life came to a crashing halt, as you know. We used to go to flea markets, estate sales, thrift stores, yard sales, antique shops almost on a weekly basis. And to have all that gone, plus our favorite Chinese buffet is of course closed. And up until recently, I could barely see my kids and grandkids, although we've been slowly getting together a little bit limited. Not all of us at once, but our one daughter and her kids have come over, and our other daughter and her kids have come over, or we've gone to their house. We just had a new grandbaby born on Saturday, so we ended up having the granddaughter that I used to babysit full-time here with her brother, Saturday night, most of Sunday, till Mama, Daddy, and the baby got home. When the older sister was born, and her big sister, who's 20, I was able to be in the room. So it was really hard not to even be able to be at the hospital. But it just was the way it is right now. But she had a beautiful baby boy. He was 7 pounds 2 ounces. He's doing great. Mom's a little overwhelmed, but Dad was able to take a couple weeks off work, paid, to help with the baby and the house and all that. Her stress is, of course, both kids want only her, because the almost 3-year-old's a little bit jealous. So when she's up to it, I'll probably go pick her up and bring her home for a couple hours here and there. But right now she wants Mama, so I totally get that. Anyway, so that's what's been going on in my world. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're healthy. And I will be having some more content. I just kind of got a little bit, not depressed, that's too strong of a word. And I don't like to throw that word around because depression is a serious thing. But I was probably a little down, a little blue, a little frustrated with how things are going. And then my husband started a new promotion, which meant him working a lot more hours. And now he's working on Friday and Saturday, which means when I do get back to sales, I'll probably have to go by myself or with a friend. So he won't be able to go except for flea markets and antique stores on Sundays. Sometimes thrift stores on Monday or Tuesday. But it was a good promotion. I'm really proud of him. And it was something I knew that we'd have to do if he took it. And it makes me sad that I won't be able to go out and do those things with him. But that's what occasional vacation days are. If we want to go to a big flea market for a couple days. There's one here in Texas that's like a 3 or 4 day one once a month. So we've always wanted to go, and in 18 years in Texas we've never been. So maybe we'll do that at some point, but honestly this year I'm not sure we'll be going anywhere because I do have the 2 small grandkids, so I don't want to be out in public. Although an outdoor one, especially if you wear your mask, would probably be okay. So we're still not sure where we're going to be on this whole reopening, if we're going to participate right away or just kind of sit back and watch. Texas is trying to reopen right now, and we'll just see how it goes. We're not making any decisions. We're kind of, like probably most of you, playing it by ear. Let's face it, this is a new world. None of us know what we're doing. It's just crazy. So anyway, I will be back tomorrow with a video about the craft supplies. I hope you're all doing well, and I will be back then. Thanks a lot, and I hope you will like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I hope you'll subscribe if you're not subscribed, because I got a lot of things coming. I know I've kind of been doing bad lately, but I think we've all kind of not been ourselves. So I notice a lot of my favorite channels have not been posting as much as normal. So I don't think I'm alone in struggling a little bit right now. But I'm back now, and I'm excited to do some content. I will be doing some crafts as well and some ornaments. So I'll be back soon. Bye.